How's it going, folks? Took a little time out between videos to tape that page back together. We do have the technology. We can rebuild it. Just can't believe that. I mean, that other book, I read it in the snow and the rain and everywhere else, and I never tore a page. This one, well, I almost made it through. Verse 13 of 3rd Nephi. Fucking fascinating book where shit actually is happening. If you stick with it, it pays off. In comedy. And it came to pass. Oh, it's really nice. Hope you didn't miss it. It's seasonal. That Gidonai commanded that his army should pursue them as far as the borders of the wilderness, because they kicked their ass. No real details. They just said they did, and it was over. All that build-up in the battle, over. And that they should not spare any that should fall into their hands by the way. And thus they did pursue them, and did slay them, to the borders of the wilderness, even until they had fulfilled the commandment of Gideon. That's an awful lot of words when you could have said, and they did, and they're dead. We think, but we thought that last time. Like the Sith, they just keep coming back. Oh wait, I'm confusing this with Star Wars. I'm sorry. I should have, yeah, stick to Tolkien. It's a little closer. 14. And it came to pass that is so nice. That Gideon who had stood and fought with boldness, was pursued as he fled. That makes sense. When you're fleeing, someone's pursuing you. God, could they have said that in a slightly even longer way? Probably not. Damn. And they're abridging this book. Fucking incompetent editors. Moroni? You're a Moroni. Damn it. Dumbass. And being weary because of his much fighting, he was overtaken and slain. Let that be a lesson to him. And thus was the end of Gideon the robber, because he just said he was slain, so we get that. Writing on gold. Just saying. Keep saying. 15. And it came to pass that I'm going to take another drink. That's nice. Now if I can just find my spot. Oh, 15. And it came to pass that the armies of the Nephites did return again to their places of security. And it came to pass again. Same fucking verse. He loves that phrase. Me too. That this 19th year did pass away, and the robbers did not come again to battle, neither did they come again in the 20th year. 16. And in the 21st year, they did not come up to battle, but they did come up on all sides to lay siege round about the people of Nephi. For they did suppose that if they should cut off the people of Nephi from their lands, and should hem them in on all sides and not warn them in advance, and if they should cut them off from all their outward privileges, that they should cause them to yield themselves up according to their wishes. Might have worked. In another book. 17. Now, they had appointed unto themselves another leader. Oh boy. Whose name was Zimnariah, another Z guy. Therefore, it was Zimnariah that did cause that this siege should take place. 18. And behold, this was an advantage to the Nephites, for it was impossible for the robbers to lay siege sufficiently long to have any effect upon the Nephites because of their much provisions they had laid up in store, and that explains the Mormon basements that I've seen. And I mean, they're stocked up for doomsday, and the day after, and the week after, and the year after. They are welcome to it. 19. Because of the scantiness of provisions among the robbers, for behold, they had nothing save it were meat for their substance, which meat they did obtain in the wilderness. 20. And it came to pass that the wild game became scarce in the wilderness, insomuch that the robbers were about to perish from hunger. 21. And the Nephites were I'm going to turn this page nice and easy. Continually marching out by day and by night, and falling upon their armies, and cutting them off by the thousands, and by the tens of thousands. Well, why didn't you just say by the tens of thousands, and save some gold? 22. And thus, it became the desire of the people of Zimnariah to withdraw from their design because of the great destruction which had come upon them by night and by day. 23. Hang on. Is that bottle opener? So that was 23. Okay. Alright, gotcha. Ooh. That tastes good both ways. How about that? It tastes good both directions. That'd be a great beer ad. These people should be paying me money for that. Alright, 23. I guess you know there's a reason for this. And it came to pass that Zimnariah is going to have to wait. mighty tasty. That Zechariah did give command unto his people that they should withdraw themselves from the siege, his bad, and march into the furthermost parts of the land, northward and fast. Dumbass. So good. 24. And now, Drinkin, being aware of their design and knowing of their weakness, because of the want of food and the great slaughter which had been made among them, therefore he did send out his armies in the nighttime and did cut off the place of their retreat, and did place his armies in the way of their retreat. I think he could have said that a little more succinctly and saved some gold. 25. And this did they do in the nighttime, and got on their march beyond the robbers. Whew. That was a silencer. I don't usually have belches like that. 25. And this they did do in the nighttime, and got on their march beyond the robbers, so that on the morrow, when the robbers began their march, dumbasses, they were met by the armies of the Nephites, both in their front and in their rear. That sounds like a porno term. Is that like a DP? Sorry I brought that up. All right. Oh. See, a little bit under the weather. I hope this helps. Okay. I'm sorry, I gotta find where I was. Front and the rear. There. Yow. 26. And the robbers, who were on the south, were also cut off in their places of retreat. And all of these things were done by the command of Drinkin. 27. And there were many thousands who did yield themselves up prisoners unto the Nephites, and the remainder of them were slain. That's the way you do it. 28. And their leader, Zechariah, was taken and hanged upon a tree, like Judas. Yea, even upon the top thereof, until he was dead. They went that far, huh? And when they had hanged him until he was dead, because they needed to repeat that, they did fell the tree to the earth, and did cry with a loud voice, saying, wait a minute, was he still hanging from the tree when they cut it down? Wow, you really hated that guy. 29. May the Lord preserve his people in righteousness. That sounds like something you'd say right after a hanging and a tree felling. And in the holiness of heart, that they may cause to be felled to the earth all who seek to slay them because of the power and the secret combinations. You know what? I'm going to do one more video because I want to talk some more. So I'll see you guys in verse 30. And it's going to be better than the last video and the one before. I mean, oops, I forgot. Too late. Shit, I got to do a good video now. All right. I'll try.